to fans, this is Zuby Masters returning to my Let's Play Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulation. So you intended to get back $100,000 Mr. Elk owed you, correct? I loaned the guy the cash, so that's my right. Unfortunately for Mr. Elk, I don't believe the $100,000 is what you were really.
Objection!
What are you getting at, Wright? What else would a moneylender be other than money? Oh, the moneylender was after money, but money in a totally different league. The kind of money that a single disc like this would fetch. What is that? A computer virus, Your Honor. A virus called MC Bomber. A computer virus? What does one of those do? A computer virus is a program that wreaks havoc on the inside of a computer. Computer? What does one of those do? The old part of the stone. Maybe later, Your Honor. Right now, this is an important point. It's like MC Bomber would be worth several $1,000,000 in the black market. Several million? Lending money with no hope of ever seeing repayment would normally be bad for business. In this case, the very fact that Glen Elk had no way to repay the money is lucky. Glen Elk was a programmer, a highly skilled programmer. That skill was controllable. Mr. Elk would put in order to borrow the money.
Objection!
You're trying to suggest that witness motive was to get hold of that program? Exactly. The witness may have poor fashion sense, but he is by no means hideous. A man like him could get his hands on $1,000,000 without resorting to murder. Of course he could, provided that he had time. What if he had needed the money right then? When the pressure is on, the luxury of choice tends to disappear. Seems have a logical conclusion with this theory, Mr. Wright. Would you care to share it with us? In December of last year, you found yourself needed a whole huge amount of money. About 6 months ago, you were involved in a traffic accident, weren't you? An accident involving a car and a scooter, in which a young woman was injured. She was taken to the hospital, where she underwent surgery. How much do you know? This medical paper document the treatment of the young woman in question. According to fees, her operation cost $1,000,000. Yet the payment last you somehow managed to pay it in full. $1,000,000. Wrenches. Someone should sue those HMOs. No one would pay a bill like that. If the medical association got wind of it, the hospital would end up as dead as a moth. Mr. Tigre had no choice because his very life depended on it. Order. He said his life depends on it, Mr. Wright? Indeed it is, simply because the injured woman was none other than Viola Cabaneri. Bruto Cabaneri, mob boss in charge of all the underworld activities in the city and doubting grandfather to his precious Viola, also known as Viola Cabaneri. Your life is in danger unless you pay compensation to the boss, correct? It makes sense. You were desperate to acquire $1,000,000 for their demand. So desperate, in fact, that you decided to sacrifice Glen Elk's life to pay your debt. On the day of the murder, Mr. Tigre's sole intention was to get his hands on his seed. Glen Elk had no way of paying back $100,000, and Mr. Tigre knew it. But then a miracle. The kind that Mr. Tigre would prefer to never they never happened, but he can't, and neither can a lottery. Exactly. At the 11th hour, Mr. Left won $500,000 on the lottery, which left Mr. Tigre with no way of getting his hands on the all-important secret, at least in a legitimate way. So he resorted to a legitimate means. It's crazy. He murdered Glenn Elk and then made his next move to frame Maggie Burns for the crime. Mr. Tigre posed as Glenn Elk, while Viola Cavanagh played the role of Miss Burns. Then they reenact the whole thing in order to establish a witness. The one we all heard testified yesterday, Mr. Victor.
Objection!
I said, Tripe, that's crazy. No one could pull off a stunt like that. For starters, there's no way the chef could have been kept in the dark. But Armstrong was in on it from the very beginning. Have you forgotten already, Mr. Goodell? Armstrong owed the witness money too, $500,000 in it. He had no choice but to go along with Mr. Tigre's plan. Order! Order! Silence, order! You put on a good show, Spike. If you want to stay alive in the loan shark business, you gotta be careful. You saying I dressed up like that kid, created a witness and framed someone. If I did something crazy like that, I'd leave a trial as bright as my shirt. I ain't dumb enough to do something sloppy like that. I agree. Despite your appearance, you are very careful. That's why you took one more trick to make sure Miss Birds had no way out. What? Another one, Mr. Wright. Interesting. Why don't you fill us in, Tripe? What on earth is that? That's an insult to think anyone would be fooled by such a childish imitation. Consider yourself insulted, Your Honor. Mr. Tigre, you didn't just pose as the victim on the day in question. A month ago, in this very court, you posed as me. What? That's the truth. But the witness looks nothing like you, Mr. Wright. Although, now that I think about it, it was you, wasn't it? No doubt about it, it was you standing in there, this very court at minimum. The Phoenix Wright who put up the most disputed, shabby defense I've ever seen.
Objection!
You proved that, Gramps? Proved that the attorney who represented the accused here a month ago was prepared to take the stand and testify that it was him. Forget about it, yeah? I wouldn't do something like that. Not me. You made a mistake, right? It was someone else. You have no pride.
Objection!
This ain't a matter of pride. In case you didn't know, here in court we deal with people's lives. Mr. Godot is modern. Speaking for myself, I am absolutely true. The attorney in question was the witness standing before me now. However, preside over this court as a judge with the best power to hand down a verdict. When my position cannot be swayed by a memory without evidence to support it. No! Since there's no further grounded are dubious for sure, but not become so so far? You say he's impersonating Glenn. You say he impersonated Pete. But none of that adds up to a murder charge. You don't have a shred of evidence that the witness poisoned the victim. Yeah. Sucks to be you, Wright. Don't mess with the tiger, or you're gonna get mauled. You've got that. All we managed to do here was chase him around a bit. I was so close to getting him to admit his own guilt. Looks like I won't be needing a refill. One more piece of evidence, and maybe I can get Maggie off the... Cross-examine. Free to go. Your Honor, sir? Wait! Detective Gumshoe? Sorry it took so long, pal. I stacked everything on my badge to work. Here it is, my heart come on. Inaba's pal? It's the final decisive piece of it. What? Sorry it took so long, pal, but I finally got the results from the lab. Results? About the prince, pal, from the medicine bottle. Oh, so do you know who the prince belongs to? You think I'm some kind of pack detective? Of course I do. So tell us. They're the tigers, right? I knew it. You bet. Clear as crystal, all over the bottle. The video tigers popper. That's great. Got him down. What's wrong with you? You've hardly said a word since Detective Gumshoe got. He's laid everything on the line for us. I know. Look, I'm sorry. This kind is hard to do, but it really doesn't make any difference whose prints are on that bottle. What? Why not? Need to produce at this stage of the trial. There's irrefutable evidence that Tiger put poison in Glenn Elf's coffee. He already admitted that he met the victim. The fact that his prints are on the bottle, it doesn't make any difference. I knew it. Right. No matter how hard I tried, I'm very use. Hey, don't be so hard on yourself. It's the last chance to help Max. I've been working on some useless prints of evidence the whole time. It's alright, I'm a real loser. Not breaking news to me. Detective Gumshoe? Maggie, you've been working on something for me? I already let you down, Maggie. I know you didn't do it. I'm a detective. We're supposed to be able to prove stuff. I'm really sorry. You'll get... Detective Gumshoe, wait! God. Think we can do... What? You worked so hard to get that evidence. Wait. You're right. Yeah, sir. Your research so you can prepare the decisive evidence. Yeah. Don't keep us all in suspense. Try and show us. Natural. We can assume that evidence that can actually stand in court. You boys should know how to blow things out of proportion. The nature of the evidence will speak for its talk. Feel that it's sparking. Take that! This is the victims. Your Honor, naturally the court is already aware of the contents of this bottle. However, interesting new information has come to light. We have clearly identified some fingerprints on it. Fingerprints were on you, Mr. T. Gray. Mr. Wright. My prints are on that angel bottle. Is that what you're saying? But what the hell? Hell in that anyway. Why? Because it contains... contains potassium cyanide. But potassium cyanide? Poison used to murder Glenn. The killer used the very bottle. On this bottle. Out on Mr. Tigre, we found the fingerprints. Well, how do you explain that? You make a good clown, you know that? What? You ain't gonna get this to stick. You's just making me laugh. You think a cheap bluff like that's gonna fool the guy, does? What? I can see straight through you, being right. That ain't the bottle with the cyanide. No, this is the bottle found traces of poison. Don't mess with it, Cap. You get ripped to shreds. The cyanide bottle is brown, made of glass. That cheap piece of trash don't look nothing like it. Got it. At last. What? Why has everyone gone quiet? I said that bottle. Is this the bottle you're referring to? That's it. That's the bottle with the cyanide. So that bottle. Don't let that cozy-looking suit fool you people. That lawyer is just playing games. Tell him, Mr. Prosecutor. Tell him that guy where to go. You still haven't figured it out. You don't realize what you just said. What I said? What did I say? You were summoned to the court for the first time earlier. You really had nothing to do with the murder. You shouldn't have known all the little details. For instance, you shouldn't have known what kind of bottle of potassium cyanide was it. But now you slipped up in front of every single person in this court. You described the exact bottle used by the killer to hold the poison. You don't know who you messing with. I'm the Tiger. I control millions of dollars on the black market. You think I'm gonna let some jump-up suit get the better of me? Sure. The last piece of evidence was phony. But that's just what you deserve. Phony trial with a phony boy. It's all played out by the biggest phony of all. What's going on? Looks like a blackout. Well done. Trite. I saved my 7th cup of coffee for you. Savor it. While you watch the police restrain your prey. Mr. Wright, you caught a tiger by his toes, but if this one hauler, he won't be let go. Now then, how are things going with Mr. Tigre, Mr. Good? He's being arrested on suspicion of the murder of Glenn out here. Fortunately for us, we managed to rectify a very grave error. The bride was found guilty in the absence of a genuine defense attorney. She was. In the absence of genuine evidence, but the tiger made one mistake, indeed. He's very nearly got away with everything. If it wasn't for that one slip of the tongue. The Tigre is a truly frightening criminal. The truly frightening one is that defense attorney over there. Well, I am now in position to deliver my verdict. The court finds the defendant Maggie Birds not guilty. This is all. Court is adjourned. That's right. I'm lost for words. Thank you, sir. Congratulations, Maggie. So mad when Mr. Wright landed me in all that trouble a month ago, but now I feel like I can forgive him. Hey, that wasn't me, Maggie. It was the tiger. Look, Nick, in the doorway. Detective Gumshoe? Oh, heading up. Wait! Detective Gumshoe. Oh, yeah? Congratulations, Maggie. Thanks. I knew you were innocent all along. Why didn't you say that in your testimony, huh? Oh, well, Well, I guess I'll be heading off and see you. Wait up, detective. He just ran off. Maggie, why are you being so hard on him? He busted his butt for you. Thanks to him, we got the medication. Wasn't he It's only because Mr. Wright used it so carefully. Detective Gumshoe was rushing around in circles. Still isn't heard from me? Yeah, me. Maggie. You know Detective Gumshoe is really worried about it. Sir. But on the first day of the trial, he practically gave the judge a free pass to lock me up. He didn't have any choice, Maggie. He's a detective. He has to report the facts. He doubted me. That's why he thought I might have to. Here you are, presents to celebrate your freedom. That's a present from Detective Gumshoe, made with a ton of love. He said you'd lost weight and he was worried about you. Detective Gumshoe? I actually really liked weenies, you know. You guys hear that? I'm pretty hungry myself, you know. Yeah, the trial dragged on a bit today, didn't it? It's okay if we eat this now? So how is it? It's really good. So the case of the phony versus genuine came to an end. All allegations surrounding Maggie have all been cleared up. Who knows, maybe a whole new chapter of her life is court. Girl, let her go. Shut up. Come closer, and I'll kill her. Sorry. But you're not going to get the chance. I'm reading through the files of an old court case. It was the first case of my longtime mentor, Mia Fey. First client was a death row inmate who had recently broken out. It was a whole year before Mia and I ever met. I'm so nervous. I feel like I'm going to die. I never should have accepted this case. Good morning. Don't be so jumpy, Mia. I didn't do nothing, I swear. I didn't kill nobody. Terry Flaws, first to death 5 years ago, and now a prison escapee. Just relax, Mia. Make small talk and try to relax. Oh. So how did you escape anyway? I'm sorry. I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody. I never lied. I didn't escape from nowhere. But Mr. Flaws, the police just recaptured you 2 days ago. Sorry. I told a little lie. Oh boy. Anyway, I didn't do it. I never killed nobody. I'm sorry for asking, but you're on death row, right? They sentenced me to die 5 years ago, but I was tricked, I tell you. That woman, she lied to her testimony. That's why I got the death penalty. I swear it, I didn't kill her. I could never do that. 2 days ago, he escaped from the police wagon when it crashed. And 8 hours later, a policewoman was murdered before the police could recapture him. That Terry Flaws. After you escaped, did you meet a policeman? Yeah, I did. She's the reason I escaped. So that much is true. We did meet with the people. But I didn't kill her. She was alive when I left. She was alive. It's the truth. I can trust him, right? I mean, I should. You're not going to figure out the truth just by staring at the guy. Why are you here? I came to see how our little kitten was doing all alone in the big scary lion's den. I thought maybe I'd like someone to play with. Where's Mr. That old man is probably still in bed. I bet he's clutching an empty bottle, mumbling in his sleep. I'm not good enough after all. It's me, Diego Armando. I did say so. Diego Armando, the finest attorney at Grossberg Law Office, is here with me. No. You got it all wrong. Today, you're the finest. After all, it took an amazing amount of guts to take this case. Imagine. He's death row convicted for a first convict. Yeah, thanks. Sure wish I could get that. Relax. I just heard some good news. The prosecutor for today is fresh out of his diapers as well. Really? However, unlike a certain somebody who I won't mention, he earned the reputation as a genius since beginning his law career. Genius? Well, it's about time to head in, kid. Sharpen those closeters. Time to go. Terry confinement cell for the condemned must be the world's loneliest place. That's what my client ran away from. Every other lawyer gave up on him, but not me. When I saw those overflowing eyes, I've heard that simple childlike voice. I just had the feeling that he was telling the truth. Court is now in session for the trial of Terry Flaws. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. I understand the lawyers on both sides are newcomers. Yes, Your Honor. I'm Maya Fay. Miles Edgeworth, Your Honor. So you're the new prosecutor everyone's talking about, eh? They say you joined the prosecutor's office in quite an early age. At 20, Your Honor. Guess our little kitten hasn't earned herself much of a reputation yet. Don't mind Mia. You can't lose. Not to someone younger than you. Young people running a trial. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Now then, the defendant in this case is currently on death row. 2 days ago, he escaped from a police wagon. Is that correct? Precisely. The defendant is not on trial for escaping prison. On this day, the defendant is killed. Mr. Flaws was responsible for his death. You got it, kid. Mr. Edgeworth, let's hear your opening statement. It's 5 years ago. Defendant Terry Flaws was sentenced to death in his very court. His crimes were kidnapping, extortion, and murder. The girl he threw off the bridge was only 14 years old. A truly horrible crime. I remember it well. There was no decisive evidence, so the trial was long and portrayed. Correct. In the end, what finally decided was a certain witness's testimony. Testimony of Detective Valerie Hawthorne, the person who confronted this crime. She arrested Mr. Claus at the scene and later testified again. She said she witnessed Mr. Claus throw his young victim over the river. For those of you not aware, Eagle River is well known for powerful currents. Most bodies that fall in are never recovered. And Miss Hawthorne's testimony was the one that put him away. At least one you just mentioned. That wouldn't be exactly the victim, the same woman was Police Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne. I see. The man who was sentenced to death based on the testimony escaped 2 days ago. There's only one thing on his mind, to take revenge against the woman who convicted him. That the truth is becoming clear to me now. Yes. It's quite obvious that the defendant is... Wait a minute, that's not right. At least hear the case before you decide on the outcome, Your Honor. Watch yourself, Miss Faye. I'm not sure I care for your word choice or your tone of voice. Young people these days simply don't know how to respect their elders. Why, you're even younger than me, you hypocrite! Mr. Edward, please call your first witness. I call the detective who was in charge of the initial investigation for this case. Witness, state your name and occupation. Gumshoe, Dick Gumshoe. I'm the homicide detective in charge of the case. Finally got promoted to detective division half a year ago. I don't believe anyone asked you that. Hey, ma'am, you got any idea how much work it takes? What is it? You're really gorgeous. Excuse me? No, seriously, my heart is aching for you. Detective, pull yourself together and try to be professional, otherwise I'll write you up on contempt so quick that someone other than your heart will. Okay, I got it. Now, detective, tell us about the incident. Yes, sir, right away. Him was Sergeant Hawthorne, a veteran of the police. She was stabbed in the back with a knife and died from excessive blood loss. How much is already stated in the autopsy report. The court would like to hear more details about the incident. Yes, sir, I got you. Okay, let's take a good look at this aerial map. This is a sketch of Dundee Bridge, an old suspension bridge that runs under the... The victim and the defendant met here on top of the bridge. After the stabbing, the killer carried the car. He was captured at a police checkpoint as he was trying to make his getaway, sir. Was the victim's blood found on the bridge? The victim, Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, was wearing a thick coat, sir. Unfortunately, no traces of his blood were found on the bridge. Mr. Edwards, I warned you that I absolutely despise conjecture. If there is no blood on the bridge, then you have no proof that they actually met there. Your Honor. If you would listen to the testimony we prepared, I'm sure you'd be convinced. The two of them most certainly did meet on that bridge that day. Why, Mr. Edwards, I'm not sure I'd like you wagging your finger at me as though you were some hose. Detective, proceed with your testimony. Yes, sir. Now, listen carefully, kid. One little mistake and this guy will drink you for morning tea. Trust me and get ready. On the day of the incident, an unknown person phoned the sergeant and asked to meet him. Sergeant Hawthorne went to the Dusty Bridge at the designated time and met with Mr. Flynn. And that's where she was brutally murdered, sir. And stuffed her body in the truck and tried to make a getaway. Claus was arrested. Well, you certainly have established the importance of the bridge. Naturally. Now, would the defense please hurry up and proceed with the cross-examination? Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination. Coming right up. Hey, settle down there, kid. If you keep trembling like that, you're gonna make me spill my coffee. I'm trembling. It's just cold in here. Courtroom can be a cold battlefield, alright, especially for a king. I don't need you to worry about me. I mean, the defendant, the witness, everyone is a beginner here. You got me there. Maybe you should and show him what you got, kitten. Just remember those court procedures videos you stay up all night. Person. You have no idea who it might be, right? Sorry, but I'm afraid I do. What? The one who called Sergeant Harper was suspended. Very fast. Suspended called him? Harper was a very thorough person. She left a note about a phone call. A note? Yeah, top secret memo she left for Who called? He's the one who called. Indeed, the defendant, Terry Plum. His bright idea was to keep the note from me. Looks like the judge was even more sure of his verdict now. Never ask questions you don't already know the answer. Now, don't make that face. I just said it away because the prosecutor told me. Is that a trap? That cute face, I didn't expect him to be so sneaky. It's a designated time. Up in the mountains? Why meet there? Because it was a very important place to defend it, that's why. What do you mean by that? You remember 5 years ago, the defendant kidnapped a young girl. He was chasing him to a bridge and was that he killed his hostage. Played place where Sergeant Hawthorne arrested and handcuffed. Returning to the scene of the crime. How nostalgic. That's where he was brutally murdered, sir. Was the body of the victim discovered right away? Yeah. We found within 1 hour. Great. We even got to say, don't move. Got this round. Wait a second. Isn't there something weird about that? Location of the suspension. Bridge up the mountain. So how did they find out about the crime so quickly? Mentioned a phone call to someone else, right? She wouldn't have been killed. Mentioned the phone call from Mr. Claus, but she asked about it. Well, they didn't notice her, maybe she'd still be alive. She didn't mention the phone call to A. And the victim went up there by car. Means how else, right? Like, even the defendant drove his own car. Of course not, it was stolen. Stole it from a young couple that had been waiting on a red light. Car. I'm not sure how I feel about cars. Or about anything he feels. Photo of stolen. But that doesn't look too comfortable. You stabbed in the back, correct? Yeah. For some reason, men always seem to get stabbed in the back. Talking about a woman here. tell from the photo, but the knife is sticking in her nice and firm. Is there anything strange and noteworthy? Witness. What is it? Do you have something to say? I'm sorry. I totally forgot what I was going to say. This is the first time I've ever had to actually address someone like that. You should have practiced before you come into court. Honestly, Miss Faye, I'm not sure I like. Say there, little kitten, want a piece of my coffee candy? Candy? Well, you're still too young to be drinking real coffee. Oh, Mom, you gotta shake it off. You're a lawyer. Detective. Yes, ma'am? This photo. You said that there was nothing particular about it. Yeah, that's right, sir. Well then, I suggest you take another look at the note written by the victim. Note. Very clearly says, wear white scarf for identification. McCullough must have forgotten what the victim looked like. Thus, the special request. I have one simple question for you, detective. Where is the white scarf? I can't seem to find it in this photo. Well, to be honest, we didn't find it in the truck, man. And you stopped out there. You should have looked for it. The caller told her to wear it to identify, so I expect she did that. Yeah. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what do you have to say about it? I see the fence is still a little lacking. The scarf here, sir, is her chance. Where did you find that, sir? On Dusty Bridge. It was there. I was there first and decided to confront my own thing. Why didn't you tell me? I made a decision to keep all pieces of evidence in my personal stash. It's the safest place, I know. That hotshot sure has a layout for the mat. Not exactly white as the color request. As you can see, it's close enough to what it was intended. It looks like it spent some time in the mud. Not surprising, it was drizzling on the mountain foot day. Your Edgeworth was intentionally hiding that scarf the whole time. Court will accept the scarf into evidence. Now, if the attorney for the defense is finished embarrassing himself, I'd like to move on with the testimony. That is all right with you, isn't it, Miss Faye? Boy, would I like to wrap this scarf around his smarmy little neck. Very good. Now, if we're done with the mud-covering scarf business, the prosecution moves to establish conclusively and with hard evidence that Miss Hawthorne and Mr. Frail did indeed meet on the bridge that day. Furthermore, we will show exactly what occurred there. Promising, I can't wait to hear all things moving. Don't forget, kid. There's a reason why everyone considers this kid a genius. Genius, huh? Actually, there was an eyewitness who was there with the incident. Though it was accidentally taken by them. It shows that wearing a scarf. Originally that day, unfortunately, it was a little hard to see what's going on. Anyway, the criminal shut the victim down from behind and stabbed her. And when the scarf fell off. This photo. This bridge is very high up. About 40 feet drop from to the eagle. Who took this photo anyway? Let's just say that it was a well-intended third party. A potential witness. So why isn't the person in the court? Well, they said they absolutely didn't want to testify. The person in question is very delicate. Besides, as long as we have this photo, we see no reason to compel them. As you can see, Terry Falls has both a motive and opportunity. It takes quite to clear at the point what happened at that bridge. The truth is becoming clear to me now. Huh? Not fair. haven't even done my cross-examination yet. What do you mean, So at the time of the crime, there was a light drizzle coming down, correct? Yeah, and fog too. But just a general soggy afternoon. Well, I have evidence. Let's go with the sake. Found the truck. Naturally, the atmosphere is right around here. As far as I can see, there is nothing strange about it. That's exactly what's strange. Recall the testimony, what the conditions on the bridge. Drizzly and foggy, dusty bridge was all wet. If the victim really had fallen down on her stomach on top of the bridge, her covered in mud. That's exactly right. See, I fell on the muddy street and my gorgeous playoff beard was Objection! I do admit the crime scene was quite wet. However, that does not mean that the top of the bridge itself was muddy. On her had fallen instead of mud. Hockey gear cried up here the legal leads to be wet, not muddy. Fortunately, I've yet to test that. Still, your point is well taken. Proof that the surface of the was muddy that day. The bridge. Evidence is this scarf. Oh, it should be obvious. The scarf fell into the bridge and got to the mud. It means that the bridge was obviously covered in mud. Can't be outwitted by this novice bimbo. Hey, same to you, buddy. This phase of searching makes perfect sense. I do admit that it appears to be a contradiction between the victim's code and the scarf. But the real question is, why is there a contradiction? For every contradiction there exists an explanation. Let's look for what the explanation in this case may be, shall we? Alright, it's not like he's giving me a choice. He's doing pretty well for a little kid. Mr. Armando. Don't worry. What he says is a contradiction always comes down to a lie. Showing the defendant and the victim. Will the witness testimony that say that she saw this moment of the moon. Just relax and think it over. It's pretty simple, isn't it? It's one of those. What did you say just now? I'm not sure. It wasn't me, Your Honor. It was a coffee aficionado for here that said that. The court is not here in the habit of accepting false evidence, you know. Blame it on him, Your Honor. He's the one trying to slip false evidence into the court. We won't let him. We'll expose his evidence as the flimsy skin really. Yeah. no-brainer. Obviously, it's the witness that's suspicious. During this early testimony, the detective pointed out a criminal shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back. However, that testimony is exactly the witness claimed to have seen. Yeah, that's what the witness told us. That testimony is filled with holes. After all, the victim's code isn't dirty at all. That's true. It's not just true, it's the truth. If there's any truly decisive, I'm certain that boy wondered there it's called first. Your Honor, hence request a commentary to the eyewitness. The testimony so far is not very vague, but contradictory as well. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, it appears that we need to hear from your mystery witness. Should have braced yourself for the brutal truth. Your Honor, the prosecution has no intent of hiding the witness from the court. We are prepared to present our witness at any time. Very well. Please bring forth your witness at this time. As Edgeworth said, it's kind of worrisome. What does he mean by the brutal truth? Now, let's proceed to the testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, please go ahead. The woman you saw the very about witness, what is your name and occupation? Everyone is in silence. I can hear their hearts go pit-pit. Oh, when I look at you, how can I put it? You look as a double-double and a dozen donuts. I feel like I want to hurry up and hand down a burger just to have a bite. Hey, not so fast! As I said before, this witness is very sensitive and delicate. I'd like to ask the court to please exercise care. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. You're a true gentleman. Mr. Fay, you should learn a lot from this man. Such a gentleman, he sure doesn't act like one to me. Sir? Yes, maybe. This is my first time, so I'm sure I'll make a lot of mistakes. I just wanted to say I'm sorry for all the trouble. No, not at all. It's no trouble at all. May we please have your name and occupation? My name is Celia Foster. I'm a college student, a freshman in the literature department. On the scene when the unfortunate event occurred. You were the one who took this photo. Is that accurate? How can you be so mean? Now see here what you're doing. Shoving that bracelet. But it's just a photograph. It's not something dangerous. Next time I'll be forth of innocence. She's staring at me? And you would be... I'm the defense attorney. My name is Maya Fay. I see. So you are. The young lady, could you please give us your testimony? Yes, Your Honor. I'll do my best. Well, that's it for this video. Hope you liked it, and stay tuned.